First of all, it certainly seems like, and maybe your perspective is different, it seems like you've been playing excellent football sort of in the right time here during this stretch run of the year. 2 big catches, of course, in that overtime period against Texas. How have you kind of seen your season progress, and I guess how good does it feel to sort of see you and your tight end position group seemingly really kind of clicking what it looks to me like at the exact right time?
Yeah, I mean, we've always had good guys in that room, and we've always had a really good room, and stuff at the beginning of the year might not have gone the way it seemed for the fans and everyone, or not all the catches we wanted, but, you know, we practice hard every day, and you do it at practice, it comes to you in the game. So, you know, I think just making one play after another and just building that confidence and trust with your quarterback and coordinator, it's a lot. But, I mean, we're out there doing things where people don't really notice just what we do just because how versatile of a position we play. So
let me ask you what may be a dumb question, but you talk about confidence and trust. For those of us who are not at practice every day and we sort of think about, okay, well, now there's a new starting quarterback and, you know, you've got to get on the same page. I imagine the ball looks a little different coming out of his hand. Maybe it feels a little different when you're trying to receive it. Like, how much of that had to be done really quickly over the course of the last couple of weeks? Or is this a story of what actually we've been kind of catching passes from Gunner and drills for going back a couple of years? It's not all that different. Like, what is the process of trying to get comfortable with a new starting quarterback and also to maybe make him be and help him be as comfortable as he can be too?
Yeah, I mean, we make practice. Coach Smart does a really good job of preparing everyone, giving everyone reps. I mean, Gunner's been getting reps with all of us since he got here. I live with Gunner. I've been throwing the ball with him since I met him. And to have a guy like that practices as hard as he does, it doesn't make it hard for that transition. You know, Coach Smart does a really good job of making practice harder than the game. So Gunner's ready for it. We're all ready for it. We've been getting reps with him for 3 years now. So it really never skipped a beat. I mean, we just got told that he was in, and we were all excited. We were all happy. No one was worried. No one was nervous. We were confident in him. We were excited in him, and he was confident in us.
A couple of questions about that, if you don't mind. So I've asked other guys this today too, like, where does that confidence kind of come from? Because for those of us, once again, kind of on the outside looking in, just sort of paying attention to this as a fan or a media member, whatever else, it is obvious that there's real belief there, right? Kirby's talked about it. Other people have talked about it. It is obvious there is genuine belief in his ability to succeed. Where does that really come from, and why is that feeling as palpable as it is?
It's just the kind of guy he is, you know. I mean, like I said, we practice so hard, and to see the stuff that he does at practice and players make at practice, it's like, okay, you're doing that here in front of Kirby screaming on the mic at you in the ear. I mean, you can do that anywhere. And it translates over to the game. He practices so hard, prepares so well, and it showed. You know, he came in there in the second half, went overtime, didn't flinch at all, and, you know, won us that game.
And then I'll finish with this. I had a chance to ask Gunner this myself a moment ago. It seems like on the outside he's just handling all this just fine, right? He doesn't seem to be bothered by all the attention, the fanfare, and, like, you know, there's so much talk about him right now, and he seems to be taking it in stride. As someone who does live with him, is it also that way behind the scenes too? I mean, is he really as at peace with all of this as it appears that he is right now?
Yeah, he is. He really is. He's not nervous at all. I mean, or at least he hasn't shown it to us. I mean, he's just being himself, and that's who he is. He's a genuine guy. We love him. He loves us, and we've got his back. And, you know, he's excited. He's ready, and, you know, everyone's confident.
You're someone who's lived with Gunner Stockton. What's he like as a roommate?
Oh, he's an awesome roommate. Super clean. You know, brings good food to the house always. So he's a great guy. You know, where we just hang out in the living room. We all play games, hang out, have fun. He's a great roommate.
Now, you know, off the field, kind of old-fashioned. Obviously, his truck got a lot of notoriety this week, but when he steps on the field, it sort of seems like a switch flips and he becomes, you know, someone who will run through a defender. Yeah, obviously had the hit against Texas. What is that on-field personality like with Gunner?
Yeah, it's completely different, and not a lot of people get to see it just because of you know, who he is in the locker room. He's a super calm, genuine, cool guy, and then we kind of got our first taste of it. I've seen it just from seeing him play in high school and stuff, but a lot of our team didn't get to see it until that first run and hit he had on the sideline where he started yelling at dude's face. I was like, okay, that's Gunner when he plays. And, you know, it's exciting. He fires up everyone around him and just kind of brings the team closer. So we're really excited for him and to get to see him do his thing.
In that SEC championship game, you had a big third down catch in overtime to get that first down there. Just for you, who has had an up and down season, maybe not the season you thought you would have statistically, how nice was it to make a play like that in a game of that magnitude?
Oh, it's awesome. I mean, I know what I'm capable of. I think everyone on the team does. And just to have the ball come my way and be able to make a play on a critical moment, it feels good.
And then you got a younger brother on the team now, Henry. What's that experience been like to be with him on this team this year?
Oh, it's super cool. It's awesome. We grew up close in age. All three brothers. Got another one still in high school. He's a senior right now. And we grew up playing football together in the backyard, and for it to really come to life, and now we're doing it on the biggest stage in the world. It's awesome.
Thanks, Oscar.
Thank you.